Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to apply dynamic format to our DAX measures in Power BI that shows, in our case, total sales number in different currencies. So before getting started, I would like to give a little bit info about the dataset that is given in Excel format that we are going to use in our Power BI desktop file. Here I have my D-stores dimensional tables, D products that cover product names, brands, subcategories, categories, sizes, colors, and gender. And also I have my D customer dimensional table and F sales fact tables. I mean, actually there is one fact table. And in my F sales fact table, there are two date-related columns. The first one is related to selling dates, which is called date, column date. And also I have my shipping date, which is related to delivery date. Based on these two columns, I have built calendar in Power Query with start date and end date based on the values related to date that can be found in these F sales fact tables. And now I'm going to close this dataset. And this is Excel, actually Power BI desktop file, so-called dynamic conversion that I'm going to demonstrate the dynamic conversion. So here, actually, we have some sales-related analysis. First of all, I would like to just make a copy of one of these pages. So let's make a copy, duplicate dynamic grouping one, say duplicate, and I'm going to call it like dynamic or converted amount. And let me fix these minor errors. And I'm going to select and delete this table. And I'm going to keep this one. So here I have my dates, and I'm going to select this table visual and remove this one. And in key measures measure group, I have my total sales F measure that aggregates all my sales in F sales table based on amount column. So I'm going to add this one here. By the way, all these sales are given in US dollars. My aim is to prepare, actually to apply dynamic conversion. It means that I'm going to demonstrate my sales not only in US dollars, but also in euros and British pounds. First of all, I'm going to add a manual table via Home tab and Enter Data, where I will call my columns like currency, and the next one is going to be called conversion rate. And the third one is going to be called like format. Under currency, I'm going to write Great Britain. This is for pounds, British pounds, and then European Union and United States for USD. Under conversion rate, these are just not the exact conversion rates. It's sample rates. It's going to be 0.74. The next one is going to be 0.85. And United States is going to be 1. Actually, USD is my default um, currency. Yeah, actually, I can select this one and say delete. And in format column, I'm going to just make a copy and paste a specific format. This is for British pound. And this is going to be used for Euro 1. And the next one is going to be used for USD dollar ones. And I'm going to call my column like convert currencies. Convert currencies and load. Just if you put the data type in this folder, I mean column or table, which is called convert currencies. Let's open it and let's go to table format. And let me find this one. And this is my just newly added table. Here, my values are given in text format. I'm going to my Power Query editor window where I will have an opportunity to change the data type. So let me move my Power Query editor window here. And by the way, in these cases, first of all, I have to change the path for my dataset. So first of all, I'm coming to data source settings, select this one and change source. And my file is located on my desktop and say OK and close. I can interact until that time when my path to datasets is just changing. So I hope it works now. Then I'm going to select my convert currencies. And here I'm going to change the data type into a decimal number and say close and apply. And I'm coming back to my Power BI desktop canvas. Okay. And of course, for this purpose, I will write some measures. So to keep all these measures in one group, I'm going to click on enter row, and this is going to be called currencies measures, and say loads. And I'm going to write one measure. So for this purpose, I'm going to select newly added group, say right click, new measure, and new measure is going to be called like converted amount equals. I'm going to use selected value function, and here I'm going to select convert currencies and convert currencies, say rate, and closing parenthesis enter. Of course, let's add some shadow here. So under general, we have effects. Let's enable this shadow and let's select the color. And I'm going to add one slicer. To that slicer, I'm adding my currencies. Actually, it has no impact on this. Let me, using Format Painter, copy the format of this table and apply here. Now, I'm going to select this converted amount measure, and here I'm multiplying this one with my total sales F measure. And I can delete also this one, column 1. And so let's add this measure here, and I see my converted amount. So total sales F, let's select it from key measures, is given in US dollars. This is what I'm getting. So let's make it 0. And this is in total, total sales in US dollars, and the converted amount is also in US dollars. But now it's time to change it to, other, currencies. For example, if I say Great Britain, the number will be changing, and European Union, the number will be changing. The last step here is just adding the dynamic currency symbol. So for this purpose, I'm selecting this one. I measure and select currencies. And from here, I'm going to select dynamic one. And I'm selecting this one. I say just selected value. And here I'm going to say converted currencies, currency, closing parentheses, enter. And of course, so we have to be very clear. First of all, we have to select this currency one, and then from here, it should be selected dynamic. And let me select once again and write selected value and converted currencies format and enter. And now I see my total sales amount both in US dollars and also in euros. If I select British pound, it's going to be given or displayed in two currencies. This is all about applying dynamic currency formatting to our DAX functions in table visual. See you in next